you kidding me? That's wild shit. Let's go. Buddy, what's going on?
What's up, buddy? You made it.
How are they?
Good to see you.
Oh, you have a beautiful place here.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a nice
so
little spot.
This is wicked. See? Oh, you smell my puppy? Do you smell my puppy? Oh, look at you.
And then that's River. So Roxy's 11, and then River's 3 months old.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I know, I love little puppies.
So everybody, this is my buddy Andre.
How's it going?
Hair on the lens here. We just kind of got an action-packed day.
I told all my followers I have no idea what's happening.
We're gonna go out and do some riding. That is the plan.
That's awesome. I'm super
Yeah,
excited.
I got 2 brand new sleds. One in particular is extra new. Just picked it up last week, and I haven't put a single kilometer on it. So essentially, you're gonna be the first one to ride.
Get the fuck out of here.
The new monster. Plan is we're gonna go out and do some riding. I'm gonna show Andre a couple of the spots. Oh, it's okay, River.
Oh, come here.
Oh, you're okay. I'm gonna go show Andre a couple of the local spots. He's gonna ride both sleds.
I haven't ridden a sled in, I figured it out, almost 20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
Wow.
I grew up in the bush, so I used to, I had quads, skidoos, dirt bikes, everything, but I haven't ridden a sled in like 20 years. It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
It doesn't look anything like the ones they do now.
Okay, so sleds have changed dramatically. It's gonna blow your mind.
I'm so excited. My wife's gonna look at this and be like, oh my God, he's gonna get a sled now. He's gonna get a sled. All bad news.
So then when we come back, I'm really interested to get Andre's fresh perspective on both sleds because they're very different sleds.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. This place, we're right by the lake. Feel it. Look how beautiful that is. But he's about to show me something. He told me that you got 2 sleds. And apparently one has no kilometers and he's gonna let me ride it first. Is it just behind there?
Yeah.
Okay, get these things. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, these are wicked! Oh, seriously, I have goosebumps. This is wild, buddy.
I think he likes them at first glance.
Oh, this is insane. My heart's going fast right now. This is so wicked. Oh.
So if you had to break it down, I'd say that this is kind of like your dirt bike. Rowdy, can't bottom out the suspension, like made to take big bumps and jumps and racing. And then this would be like more like your crotch rocket. That's more refined. This is a 4-stroke turbo 900. This has electronic suspension that you could set to like soft and hard and like all the toys, like Bluetooth navigation.
Are we gonna race them?
Yeah. Yeah, we're racing them because these guys want to know. That's what these guys want to see, the difference. So very different sleds.
Are we gonna like rock, paper, scissors to see, or you're gonna be like, I'll get the fast one?
Oh, we're gonna try both. We're gonna go back and forth. Yeah, we're gonna do both.
Check out these custom gloves I got made here. We actually did beaver on the inside.
Hold on. You just said these are beaver.
Yeah.
I mean.
You want to touch my beaver?
Yeah.
Put your hand in my face.
All right. Want to take them out?
100%.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's hit the trail.
Let's do it.
We here to live for ourselves first. And if in doing that it helps you, so be it. Let it drive. Let's go. We're gonna live it full.
Living my life.
Recording you recording me. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, we're gonna just hit the trails. We're gonna take it a little nice and easy. Let Andre get used to the machine a little bit, and then probably we're gonna go to the big bridge.
He told me there's something crazy about a bridge, and I don't know what it is. Can you see me?
So there's a pretty sick bridge. We're gonna bring Andre there, and on our way there, we might do some drag racing. I think before we go, maybe I should give Andre just a little bit of a rundown on some stuff because shit's changed a little bit in the last 20 years on sleds. All right, so first thing, tether, kill switch, obviously.
Yeah.
Start.
That's all there was.
That's it.
There was a start button.
Where's the chill? Smart shock. So this is for the suspension, but basically we want this in Sport Plus because
what does Sport Plus do?
Stiffens it up. So this is like performance of the engine. And And we want that in sport as well. That's the only way. It's the only way.
I'm going to record Vince whipping by. Holy shit! That was wild. Oh, that's awesome. I had more rush out of this than any vehicle I've been in. I've been some cool shit. This is awesome. Oh, it's unreal. I'm super impressed. It's I didn't think I was gonna feel like that. Like I felt it in my head. I felt it in my brain. No, it's unreal. Not just like a physical experience, like a mental experience at the same time. I never thought I would have got that out of a sled, ever.
I think the time has come that I finally get to try the Mach. We're gonna switch it up so that he can get a feel for the Lynx. Just before we do some drag racing, I wanted him to get a little bit of seat time first before we race it.
Let's do it.
A little bit more, and then we'll head to the bridge. Let's go.
Empty glasses, we can have full. When the world see that we blessed more than a handful. That's why you can't put your finger on it. We got the touch. Never perfect.
Let's
Living
go.
with purpose, that be us. When the curtains we get the real like behind the scenes.
Let's give a little bit of love for that turbo noise. Oh, I love it.
Okay, so one of the things that I always do, I do a lot of adventure stuff, bushcraft stuff, but I also teach people these like little tips. And one of the things that a lot of people don't know about, which surprises me, but it's called fat. It's actually what happens when the sap goes to heal a broken branch. We've seen this on pine trees. There's a big scratch in it and you see all the sap kind of run out. Well, that happens with a branch as well. So then it fills it all up and it gets full of this resin. That resin burns really, really hot. So when I do camping or bushcraft stuff, I actually look for these broken branches off pine trees. I'll cut it off. It smells really, really strong, and you'll see it's really, really dark. Well, just a small piece will burn for a really long time, so it's best to light that up at the bottom of your fire, and that'll keep that flame going for a really long time while you take your time to build up your fire.
Definitely a pro tip from Andre. That's a beauty. Let's look if we can a spot.
You would look for it when you
like
find
the ones that are snapped?
Yeah, so on a pine tree, look for those, right? The ones that are like all chunky and broken.
Well, that was a little bit of an unexpected turn of events. Groomer came by and said, hey, I would love to get some photos if you could get some photos.
With his crappy phone.
Yeah, with his phone. And I said, yeah, I could do that. But then he seen my camera and he went, oh, that's a nice camera. And then he said, does that take video? I said, absolutely it does. He said, can you get no problem, I'll get you some video. And I said, I'll do you one better. I'll fly the drone. No way, that would be amazing. He was blown away. ride, right?
Yeah.
So this is like one of my favorite spots to bring like the tourists.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't a tourist, I'd be coming down here. This place.
This place, it's maybe like a 15-20 minutes from my place. I've been coming here for years. It's been kind of how we've introduced my kids to snowmobiling. You know, it's not too far,
Oh,
right?
that's wicked.
And it's a destination,
Yeah.
so we're like, hey, let's go for a quick drive to the bridge. Their first snowmobile ride was leaving from my place to come
That's
here.
awesome.
And it's such a unique place. And when I say unique, it is literally the only one of its kind. Like I think in the world,
500 feet, you said?
500 feet long.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this was purpose built for snowmobiling to cross the mighty French River. Right underneath us is where all the trading was happening.
So much beaver got traded through here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
so
crazy.
many beaver pelts were moved through this water. Next up, we're gonna make a quick stop on a frozen part of the French River.
No doubt, eh?
We're gonna do some pulls.
Are we
And,
doing wagers?
Oh, I don't know.
Just
I
kidding.
Don't know. Maybe we can bet those beauty beaver mitts you got there.
Oh!
I don't know. So off we go. We'll see you in a bit. All right. So we've made it back to the frozen part of the French River.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do some drag racing.
Okay, I'm down. I've
Hey,
never done that before.
'cause-
I've never drag raced anything before.
Well, there you go. Then we're in the same boat because neither have I.
Really?
No. No.
Perfect. Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's perfectly safe.
Speed limit, though, of course.
If you're new to sledding, I mean, most of you aren't. If you're watching this, I'm sure you know. But if you don't know, there are no speed limits while riding a sled on any body of water.
Shut the front door.
No.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's the Wild Wild West.
The audible.
I don't know if there's any laws against like racing.
But we're
But
not
for-
racing. We're going fast side by side.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So you definitely want to like crouch down. You want to
Yeah.
get like kind of your ass back on the seat a little bit,
Okay.
and then leaning forward, right?
Okay.
And you want your head down, tucked by the handlebars. Weight wise, we're about the same. I don't know if you want to admit it, but I'm 190.
I'm two.
You're
2.
200.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're pretty close.
The beard, it's an extra.
That's what
10.
it is, 10 pounds at least. Well, it's filled with ice right now. But we're gonna do multiple passes, and we're gonna swap sleds, and we'll see what the result is.
I'm down.
So, yeah,
Let's do it.
go.
I do want you to try the launch mode though.
Okay.
All right. So we have everything in Sport, Sport Plus, and then you hold this up.
Hold it up?
Yeah, hold it up. There you go, launch on, grab the brake, smash the throttle.
I wasn't expecting that. I even have my visor up. Oh, look.
Do it again, one more.
Even when I knew it was coming, I still wasn't ready. Holy fuck, man. That's wild shit.
It's pretty fun though, eh?
Oh, unbelievable. It's a smooth takeoff, but it still puts your whole everything behind. Oh, that's wild.
First drag racing experience.
I think I need to drag race more. Unbelievable. No, this is an experience of a lifetime. Thanks a lot, Vince.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Definitely changed my life.
All right. Where do we start?
I feel exhausted.
Yeah.
And I just sat around all day.
Well, kind of. I mean, I think our heart rates were up a little bit. What a day! First off, like, thanks for coming out.
Oh, thanks for inviting me. To me, like, I'm always looking for those. It doesn't always have to be extreme, but those moments that change you.
Yeah.
Give you a different perspective. Obviously, anything to do with nature and outside, and to me, you provided me something. It was like a huge gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, thanks for inviting me. The experience with the sleds, the trail rides were awesome. Just experiencing those two different sleds, the bridge. The scenery up here, I don't know if a lot of your followers know this area, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's amazing up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just the views, and then like our racing at the end. It's like,
Yeah, no, this was a first taste for sure for my viewers, for showing them the area. I mean, I love showing people, like, that bridge is one of my favorite spots to bridge. And then the racing, like, wow, like, so fun.
up until today, I've always told people I'm not, like, speed doesn't necessarily interest me as much.
Yep.
It's changed a bit after today. Like, going at that speed. Like, is that kilometers or miles?
That's kilometers.
I don't know if I've ever been that fast, even in my truck.
So I topped off the Z.
Yeah.
I just said Z. How dare I? It's Z. It's Z. I've actually said this in a previous video. So I topped off the Z at 188.
Oh, I did 186.
Yeah?
Yeah. When we raced?
Hey Siri, what's 188 kilometers an hour converted to miles? 116 miles per hour. So this one time in Germany on the Autobahn, I went 220.
Okay.
That's the fastest I've ever been, kilometers
like
an hour.
in my truck, I think I've been like 165.
Okay.
170. Never like that.
No.
No, that was nuts.
And it's in no time.
Yeah,
Like,
the takeoff is unreal.
You're up to that speed. Yeah. What'd you think of launch control?
Oh. Like, that was the scary part, because you're kind of up and you don't have much control, but you feel all this power behind you.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a weird feeling. It just fucking goes. Like, so weird. They both rode significantly different.
Yeah, so
noticeably different.
And that's one of the biggest reasons I wanted to have you. Like, you're a virgin when it comes to this. You know what I mean? Like, you have a history with sleds, but like sleds 20 years ago, you can't even compare. Like, I'm very curious to know what you think of the difference between the two sleds.
I think the Mach Z, to me, gave me a sense of it was like a smoother ride. It felt heavier. I felt more like weight in the corners and more of a control. With the Lynx, it seems so light.
Yep.
Right? And everything was like, you just hit the throttle a little bit and that front end comes up. If you're going around a corner, you hit it up, the front end comes up and you're going sideways. Like, not finicky in a bad way. Just, it's sensitive.
It's on the edge.
Like, it's whatever you want to do. It's like, but you only have to ride it for like 5 minutes to be like, I know if I do this, my front end's coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And every time you have a little hop there, you just kind of pop it up and it launches. Like, it's just, I don't know if it's the weight, I don't know the shape. It does feel like tighter. You feel more snug in it when we were racing. When you take off with that, no matter what, it comes up.
Yeah.
Where the Mach Z has that weight at the beginning. Even though it pops up, it's still kind of... If I had to pick one, I think they have different... I would pick the Mach Z.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's just something... I feel like that one's dangerous. Not in a like, danger way, but I mean, like, you could probably get yourself in some shit.
Yeah.
That one. And I find, too, like, when we were racing, I find it had less... you didn't feel the tracks from the other sleds as much.
Okay.
Where that, I find, was way more sensitive.
Okay.
Which I think gave me that comfort, because like when we switched and I raced with that one, I was like, oh, this is go time. Like, and I just held it. I was just like, and I never thought I would have ever done that. But it gave me that comfort to do it.
Yeah.
Right. And I think it was just the overall experience was really, really good. I don't know if my wife will let me buy one of those. That's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. No, definitely an experience.
Yeah. So for me, I mean, like you nailed it as far as the feel of it on the trail. Right? The Mach is very planted, right? When you're going around corners, it stays flat, right? You have like all this confidence to just go into the corners. But on the flip side, like it's not necessarily a knock on the Rave. The Rave is more playful.
Yep.
Right? Again, kind of like a dirt bike, you want that, right?
Once I got more comfortable with that, like my confidence with it, it was more fun.
Well, you need to have confidence in the Rave to corner hard. You need to like lay into the throttle. That's how you go through corners, right? So it's a little different. The launch mode, like so fun.
It is.
It's so fun. Like that was a highlight for me.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest thing is the noises. Like
that one was the Mach was
it's
wild.
so unique, and like the turbo noise, like the flutters when you let off, and it's so different.
When we first started, I was like, I wonder what that, like for me, I was like, is something wrong with this thing? Because I've never heard that before. Because it actually even vibrates, but it's like you could hear it.
And it backfires.
Yeah, it's just
when you let off.
Yeah.
You'll hear like a poof.
Yeah, no, that was everything about it. It does have like this growl vibration to it, which is, it just feels hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just, it's not something that you ride slow with.
And as far as on the lake, I mean, this is no surprise. You have 100% confidence in it.
Yeah.
Like you said, you just grip, rip, go.
Yeah.
Like full confidence, just keep going. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is just the beginning for the Mach. Got some pretty serious mods. And we might just have to invite Andre back out.
I'm not going to say no.
To test drive once we get this this serious stuff.
Oh, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming. Much
Anytime.
appreciated. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Let's go.